Okay. Blah. Okay, the thing's on. Alright. Well, I'm early, or at least on time. And I took a nap. I was kind of hoping I'd try to go through one more coding course before starting the stream, but I wound up taking a nap. Wound up getting more Burger King again, even though it's already twice very quickly in 1 week. And I'll likely have burgers tomorrow again when I meet a family member. But yeah, just in a good mood. You know, nothing new with the trademark stuff because obviously I gotta wait till next Monday. That's when my lawyer should be done drafting the, I guess, draft of the opposition, and then we fire it off to EU IPO, get that prick canceled for stealing my trademarks, and of course Bitcoin is just going straight to the moon. So I don't know why I can't do 1 month. That's what I'm trying to do here. All right, well, whatever. I mean, yeah, that's why. What? It's supposed to be every Thursday. I don't know why this thing says Wednesday, but yeah. But I mean, as you can see, the Fed balance sheet going straight up. So yeah. So overall, very good day for crypto. Let's see what happens with the markets. I mean, I knew it was going up a lot. I was kind of hoping Bitcoin would hit 50K because my Ledger X put is expiring today, so I'm obligated to buy at 50,000 Bitcoin at 50,000. However, because it was a deep in the money put, I actually collected like, I don't know, like $200 or whatever in premium. So I don't get that Bitcoin until another 25 minutes from now because Ledger X doesn't settle till 5 p.m. Eastern New York time. So that's 25 minutes from now. And yeah, I mean, so I sell the Bitcoin immediately, or I could just hold it and then just sell it whenever. As long as I sell it above $48,000, I keep my profit. But obviously, I want to keep selling more puts, so I need to sell my Bitcoin, get the cash back, and then just do another, cash secured put. I could also do a covered call on it, but it doesn't make nearly as much money. So I'd rather just do a put. All right, so Riot blockchain 225. Yeah, so Riot did pretty well today. The dollar's down a tad bit. That's all right. Okay. Yeah, and the markets actually did pretty well today. Let me make sure I do this. Okay, yeah. So the markets did pretty well today. The U.S. Appeals Court refuses to end the CDC's eviction moratorium. Yeah, our court system is obviously very corrupt, so I wouldn't really bother with it. Yeah, it's actually a pretty shitty time to buy real estate right now. I mean, I still see a lot of people. It's kind of weird. I see a lot of big real estate companies buying real estate still, so I'm not really sure what's going on here. Okay, Bitcoin USD 48.7. Okay. Yeah, so the markets did really well today. Yeah, because I've already figured out I don't want to deal with stupid real estate. It's just too annoying and too much risk, believe it or not. Especially now that the government's screwing with the real estate market like this. I'm way better off just doing DeFi. Cheaper, faster, much easier, and we make way more money off of DeFi. If I want to go public someday, I could just run my own DeFi website like PancakeSwap. Right? I can go on Fiverr right now and pay a Chinese programmer like $800 to create a clone of PancakeSwap. So, and that technology is only going to get better as the programmer gets better too, and PancakeSwap continues improving their site. So, I just wanted to read this real quick. Plan to file emergency motion to the Supreme Court. With the majority of the SCOTUS agreeing that any further extent of eviction where required to congressional blah blah and it should pass that the appeals court is rejected necessarily the lower court also review. Okay. Trump initially put a nationwide eviction moratorium out of fear, couldn't pay their rent. Time to distribute rental assistance. Lower court orders said the freeze is illegal, but regular manager left them saying her hands were tied by an appellate decision from the last time courts considered the evictions. Yeah, they said that it was illegal, but they're going to keep it open anyway. Yeah, this system is so freaking broken, man. All right, why this guy looks a lot like Bill Gates, or like his brother, or maybe John Podesta's brother or something. And honestly, I don't care about Afghanistan anymore. And yeah, it's kind of weird. The media has actually been portraying the Taliban as nice people overall, and blaming Biden. Is it kind of a weird thing? It's very suspicious. But on the other hand, the FBI actually said that they didn't really find anything wrong on January 6th, which I assume which I assume means they're going to release those Trump supporters, right? That's in solitary confinement, maybe. And I read this too. This is just for people who are disabled, the canceled student debt. I still owe my student loans, but that's okay. I'm still paying the absolute minimum, so whatever. All right, let's see. 6 months. Yeah, so bonds are pretty much flat, so very good. Staff exhaustion. Oh, that's my Twitter. All right, let's get to the good stuff. All right, so Bitcoin right now, 48,770. So not quite 50K, but we're way above all the resistance. So probably going into the weekend, if the previous trends continue, Bitcoin should hit beyond 50K tonight or perhaps tomorrow. And then, it's off to the races at that point. However, it is still the weekend, so let's just see what happens. But we already had our mini pullback. And it's clearly obvious by looking at all the altcoins, including my coins from PancakeSwap. They're doing really freaking well. Like, I'm already up like a couple 100% or something. Like, I didn't actually expect that. It's actually outperforming VeChain. And funny enough, I'm buying some more VeChain today. Oh, that's right. I'm actually supposed to... Okay, so I actually screwed up. I was supposed to actually... Yeah, because I just had to turn on the stream. So let me actually go buy my VeChain, actually. I'm on Chrome, so... Well, actually, I'll just do it while Greg is talking. So I'll just make sure that Chrome is set to the Hotbit page. So Cardano's at 250 a pop. I thought about buying Audius too, but it's too expensive now. So, I mean, I've already missed the boat on that one. So I might as well just get VeChain, keep stacking that. I mean, Dogcoin wouldn't be a bad play either. But I mean, I already have so much Shiba Inu and Baby Dog that I technically already have my Dogcoin through that. So I want to get some VeChain. So Dogcoin doing well. Let's see, VeChain's at 13.43 cents. Very good. Filecoin doing well. PancakeSwap is a little under $24 because that thing's been popping off like crazy. I know Axis Infinity is really good. I like how they actually changed their name because their first war was Axis, so they didn't want to be associated with like the Nazis in World War II. So Shiba Inu, yep, doing all right. Yeah, it's basically following Dogcoin. That's exactly what I want. And then eventually Shiba will pop off and like get those crazy gains. Because Shiba Inu is now on Coinbase as well. So if Gemini and Kraken can include Shiba Inu, man, I mean, we're going to be set. Alright, so I don't really care about reading the news because we already know why everything's going up. So rich people are getting in, JP Morgan's getting in, Wells Fargo, BlackRock is now officially in. I didn't read the SEC signal, but basically the SEC has finally relinquished and said, alright, I guess now we're just going to, allow a Bitcoin ETF. So everything's going to go pretty crazy, pretty fast. Cardano defies Peter Brandt's 9% crash warning. ADA price doubles a new high. Yeah, like whenever I hear this is basically how you know you have to basically do the complete opposite of what the idiots out there are saying in the media. All right, that's why we don't go over this too much, but this does become important. What we want to do is we look at the sentiment of the market. Right? When sentiment is still very low, this is the normie search interest on Bitcoin for the United States, but it's the same thing worldwide. In fact, let's switch it to worldwide and see if we get anything dramatically different. Yeah, there's nothing dramatic. There's nothing different at all. It's practically the same. United States. Let's go back to US. So basically, if everyone's poo-pooing on something, then that means there's plenty of room for the asset to go up. Now, there could be some exceptions where it actually deserves to be down there, but usually at that point, you need to look at fundamentals. Right now, we've had many years of Bitcoin being shit on, low prices, and everyone's just screaming at it, right? So that's very bullish. There's literally 83% left of this bull run left to go at least. Like, look, I don't even understand how this is possible. Bitcoin has literally been going up like crazy, and look at the normie interest for this. It's 17. 17 out of 100. It's not that much different from when Bitcoin was at like 3 grand, like during the crypto winter years, right? Remember doing those videos every single day the past few years. Very irritating. So, and look at these spikes in Bitcoin interest from the normies. This was when Bitcoin was basically 64,500. Bitcoin right now is at basically 49,000, 50,000. It's basically almost back to where it was, but the sentiment is completely out of sync. It's out of whack, right? Because I've been programming about multiplayer, so it's all about lag and desync. Very complicated shit, but on the other hand, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. But it's still kind of hard to remember the terms. But yeah, but basically this tells me that Bitcoin is going to go like what is it? It's going to go to the stratosphere, far beyond the solar system, right? Because the sentiment is so freaking way below what it should be compared to the price action of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in general, that it's clearly obvious this is all rich people, the JP Morgans of the world, the George Soroses of the world, big corporations like Coinbase, rich, smart people like hopefully you and me. So, this is great. This is exactly what I want to see. So in fact, the holiday dip from Labor Day weekend may not actually be nearly as bad, especially if Bitcoin doesn't actually really go. Because I was hoping that Bitcoin would be 125K to 250K by the end of this month, right? I think I said that at the beginning of August. But it's pretty obvious that it probably won't happen, but it's obviously going to go up from here, so we'll see what the final price is. So maybe we'll get a slight dip, and then it's just going to keep charging ahead. There's just way too much buying momentum right now. Like, rich people right now are literally FOMOing in. They're literally fear of missing out. Right? And then we can do another test, which is, oh yeah, I've been checking the Pancake Swap Twitter. They literally have not said anything about lowering the APR of the other pools. Oh, okay. I was just going to say, like, where is it? All right. It only costs gas. Okay, I was gonna say where was this because they're late. Change. Okay, comp. Well, I'm not comp, so I don't care. Hotbit. Farms to be discontinued. Oh, so they're getting rid of the Hotbit farm. Well, they mean farm or pools? Yeah, they're getting rid of Hotbit. Yeah, they really don't like the Hotbit token. Okay, well I don't see Chesscoin and I don't see Mooncoin, which doesn't make sense because, well, I don't know about Chesscoin, but I know Moonpots buys a lot of cakes, so they're not going to want to screw with that. Farms to have their weight lowered. BSC pad, BNB. Oh, I actually just bought this recently, so I actually need to remove that from my thing right now. Okay, Pimon, Rabbit Die, Titan. Okay, all right. I actually have to. I mean, I only have like 120 bucks in it, but I need to remove this right now. Let me see. BSC pad BNB LP. BSC pad new weight. Yeah. I wonder what the votes are. Yeah, I mean everyone's just voting. I mean this is a scam. So all right. Well, the good news is BSC pad is actually going up in value, but well, like I said, I was just experimenting with it. So good thing I didn't put, because I was just compounding right into Moonpots. All right, so this is actually a. All right, so I actually have to pause because I need to actually move some money around. I mean, I have 120, so I actually make a small profit off of BSC pad, like a $5 profit plus whatever I was earning, $2. So for $120, I earned $7 profit, which isn't that bad. But we can't do BSC pad because look, it's already on the chopping block. It's right here. So, all right, whatever. Okay, now I have to figure out how do I get rid of this. Find my LP tokens. BSC pad. There we go. Found it. Manage this pool. Remove liquidity. All of it. Enable. Sign. Remove. Okay. So I have to do this. I have to pause it. Well, technically I'm not pausing the stream. I'm just, you know, doing stuff on Google Chrome. Alright, so I have 120 something. What do I do with my money? That's the question. I mean, I could buy more moon pots. How much is moon pots? Oh yeah, that's the thing too. I was supposed to look up moon pots and chess coins, so we'll do that now. So moon pots. It's really moon pot, but I keep calling it moon pots, plural. $16.41. I bought this clown coin. It was like $6. I bought it down here. So what was the price of it? No, that's too recent. I don't know. When did I? Yeah, I bought it was like $6.70 or something, and then shockingly, it went like all the way up to like $20. Yeah, so this thing obviously has to pull back, but it's pretty obvious it's not going to be pulling back that much. So, but yeah, I made so much money off of moon pots, and I still continue to get sweet, sweet DeFi income off of it. Because today was insane. Like everyone was just buying and selling it, so I have like crazy amounts of fees from that. And then I was gonna say trans chess. Yeah, this thing has already recovered. It's already at 238. Yeah, I bought this clown coin at like 54 cents originally, so I've already made 5 times my money off of chess coin. Damn. I really wish I put in more money into chess when I was buying it for 54 cents, but I mean, how the hell was I supposed to know? And I even bought the dip when it went down to like 40 cents on it too, so I'm doing really well at trans chess. So, yeah, actually, I don't know. Moonpot versus trans chess. I mean, they're both going crazy high, and they're both not on the chopping block, so... Yeah, I don't actually know. I don't actually know. Well, first and foremost, let me remove my BSC pad, because people apparently still don't understand what's going on with the thing. BSC pad, BNB, BUSD. So do I want moon pots or do I want trans chess? It's not an easy choice. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I don't want to wait on this, so I'm just gonna go back on Chrome and find out what the APR on both of these coins are. Because right now both are going crazy. All right, Moon Pots is 385% APR. Trans Chess is 174% APR. So the clear winner in terms of DeFi would be Moon Pots. But Trans Chess continues to gain a lot of strength financially. So I could make money off of the capital gains on that. Oh boy. Sheesh. Fuck. I was not expecting to be making this decision right now. I don't know. Moonpots is in a pullback, so now would actually be an okay time to buy it. The Trans Chess is already up 45.53%. Can you give me like a 1 month here? How about 7 days? I mean, I don't know. This thing looks like it's going straight to like $4. So I can get 50% on my money. 50% of moon pots from where it is now will go from $16 to $24, which could also do very well too. This is tough. This is actually tough. I don't actually know which one of these coins I want to get. So, now this is interesting. Moon pots, liquidity pool. Wow, someone cashed out a lot of liquidity out of the moon pots pool in PancakeSwap. Huh. Alright, let's make sure we take a look at the proposal. Is there anything else here? Okay, let me refresh this one more time just to make sure we can confirm. I've already got rid of my BSC pad. Well, I'm about to. Okay, hot bit is gone. Okay, I don't recognize anything. I do recognize BSC pad. So that means they're going to remove the BSC pad farm. Yeah, from the way it looks, first they reduce the weight and then they eliminate the farm. Okay. If I had to guess, I think maybe they're just targeting pools that don't buy cake. They just simply leech off of the pancake swap system, and then that's what they're trying to get rid of. Okay. Alright, well, that's how the cookie crumbles, as Forsen would always say. Alright, I gotta make a decision. Do I want... First of all, let me actually... Damn. Do I want tranny chess, or do I want moon pots? Tranny chess, moon pots. Damn it. Oh, screw it. I'll just take the moon pots. Even though I kind of want the chess coin too, but... Okay, what is wrong with the gas fee? Gas limit. This is already pretty high. Okay. Alright, let's just get out a BSC pad real quick. Oh yeah, what's the price of baby dog? Baby dog. Because I got a bunch of those stupid coins. Baby swap, baby dog. Okay, it's barely slightly up. Oh man, I'm kind of hoping this thing could rally, man. Otherwise, it's just a waste of my money. Okay. Alright. So I have BNB. I need moon pots. Okay. I mean, it's too bad I couldn't show you what I'm doing in terms of making money, but rest assured that it's important. No, let's leave 1.7% Binance coin in my account so I could pay for the gas fees. Okay, confirm. Now we wait. Okay. You know what, let's just start the video for Greg while I do this, because it's going to take me some time. Because I already got the email that he already posted his new thing. 8:19 minutes ago.
Okay, everybody, it is me, Gregory Manarino.
Oh, that's a major stock market crash just went up. Okay.
It's still Friday, August 20th, 2021. This is my post-market wrap-up.
That's pretty
The
unusual for
last
him to
one
say
of the
something like
week,
that.
and what a week it has been. Sincerely, we started out with a record high on Monday. The market sold off a couple of days, but that...
You heard Topps lost their license in baseball cards to Fanatics. Now they go after NBA football cards. I don't understand what you're talking about. Also, how do they lose? I don't know. What do you? How did they lose their license? Like they get it from the Major League Baseball, right? I'm actually curious about that. How does that happen? Topps. Let me just type in Topps. After losing baseball ends its IPO plans. That's too bad. I used to love collecting Topps baseball cards. Probably a day after MLB announced a surprise decision to dump Topps in favor of sports merchandising giant Fanatics, hedge funds with a blank check as material by so-called special purpose. Wait, what's this? Was I getting close to remember the Topps on? Okay, which I have announced for NFT craze. Baseball card, okay. So that's through 29% its existing agreement. Okay, so it looks like they still can make cards. XXVL produced substantially all its current licensed baseball products through 2025% of the existing agreement. Well, alongside the Honcho, I know as its chairman. I don't understand. So, what the hell was Fanatics? Because I thought you meant like fan Fanatics. I didn't know there was a company called Fanatics. Okay, so this was 19 hours ago. Oh, great. I really don't want to give these assholes. Alright. Before I have new trading card game, Fanatic will end. Jesus Christ, she has way too much makeup. Will end partnership with Topps. Hand over their exclusive trading card agreement to Fanatics Inc. According to Jared Diamond, MLB do over good 2023. MLB's current contract Todd runs through 2025. Once the deal is official, will end a 70-year partnership. Wow, that's a long time. Ooh, it's going to be a massive blow for Todd. He's about to go public. I'm not calling the report. Clark reportedly mentions the deal with fans is 10 times bigger than any deal ever struck by the union. Okay. Before you play the last year to use player like cards and clear how much I'll pay for a player like this, or Toss will try to scare the other purchasers for it now that they're part of it before government end. Yeah, if I were Topps, I would immediately start talking with esports and video game sports teams. That because no one does trading cards for that I'm aware of. So Topps could be right there for that. Okay. Alright, so 20.4 million. This does not even sound like a lot, like at all. So Fanatics, 2 times better than you're struck by the union. Who's Clark? Oh, MLBPA. Okay, so if I had to guess, whoever these Fanatics guys are, they must have paid the MLB like $200 million plus whatever percentage of the profits. So I assume they got a percentage of the profits too. Topps public stock market is over. Yeah, I don't care about that. Topps NST is over. Yeah, Topps is pretty much kind of screwed. So if I were Topps, I would immediately go into... Well, they probably still have football and the NBA and all these other things. Fanatics is worth $18 billion. Okay, well, it's pretty obvious why they switched. They obviously just told the MLB and the union, I guess the baseball union, okay, we'll give you way more money. We'll literally give you 10 times more money, but give us the deal. And they're like, okay. 70 years of loyalty? No, just out the window.
As we expected, the dip did get bought up. A nice little rally here on Wall Street today, yesterday, all kinds of buying when the stock market was dipping twice. I covered all that with you. It's not going to stop. However, the odds of a pretty big
I'll read in just a sec, but I got to play my games
just went up.
Do my
and I'm
thing
going to
here.
talk about that in just a moment here. Let's focus back here on the market just real quick. Okay, so a rally across the board with the stock market today. No surprise to you if you follow this blog. Okay. 10-year yield, 1.25. Nothing going on here. Nothing at all. No danger zone, no flashing red, nothing like that yet. Okay. We got the dollar today, which was higher earlier. You know, we had the fear trade on earlier. I told you. I explained to you in the video I did this morning.
Yeah, they're
it looked like a fear trade to me. You had, the 10-year yield down, dollar higher, and stock futures were in the red. Anyway, look how we turned out the day. It's kind of interesting. It's uncanny how this stuff plays out. Okay, with that aside, let's move forward here. Silver fell about 1% today. Gold about flat. People, I hear your frustration. I know so many of you continue to write to me every day
Precious
about
metals is
gold
fucking
and
dog
silver.
shit.
Now,
I never want to buy that piece of shit ever again.
You know my take on this. It's not going to change. These are not trades. If you are frustrated with the pace of gains with regard to gold and silver, which are being absolutely, completely and totally 100% rigged by JP Morgan. We know who's doing it. Everybody knows who's doing it. The Commodities Exchange is well aware of it, but they will not do a thing. Nothing. Okay, this is just the way it's going to go. But I see that, to me, as an opportunity. If you don't, then you really are in the wrong space too. Look, investing in anything, putting money to work in anything is not for everyone. Some people need to work a 9 to 5 job, collect their paycheck, and don't invest in anything. There are people like that. Me, that's not me at all. You know that. I believe
That's
most
not me
people
either.
who follow this blog at least realize the situation that we are in, a hyper bubble with regard to debt, a stock market which is also a mega
Me-
hyper bubble. The
Metals are for boomers. Yeah, exactly. Like fuck precious metals, man. Like that fucking piece of shit silver I spent 2 grand on that's just rotting away over in my closet back there. Yeah, that piece of shit is now worth like what, 1500 $1,500, and I bought it several months ago. Had I put it into like V chain or any crypto, I would already have like $10,000 to $20,000 right now. Like, you know, F that, you know? And I would be getting my crazy pancake swap DeFi sweet, sweet daily income off of it. So I'm so mauled. I'm so mauled.
the distortions of asset.
But you know what? If Greg and Keon like precious metals, I'm not gonna like fault them for that. But for me personally, fuck precious metals, man. It really is it was like the shittiest investment in the world. Right? No income, never goes up, is constantly manipulated by all the big banks. Nothing's done about it, and it's like, I mean, I don't know, man. I just can't. I can't stand it. You put it in the Dogecoin, you could triple your money than silver. Yeah, exactly. You have more. You have way better chances of putting that 2 grand that I put into silver instead going in a Dogecoin and making money, and you would be getting interest off of it because some sites offer interest, and Hotbit offers. I think right now it's like 12 to 16% interest for your Dogecoin. Also, I heard you like Mark Felton. You should check out Tick on YouTube. Yeah, I know who Tick is. He's got a really weird username on YouTube, but yeah, I like Tick. I especially like his videos about why Hitler actually lost the war, and he talked basically about oil. Like I really like that. So because I always knew that the way they always portray Hitler as some like crazed psychopath, and that's really not true. It's more like, he was kind of like a normal person, but he was also like a mass murderer kind of thing too. So, it's like, uh, I don't know what was there was a movie character I was thinking of. I can't remember. He's like, oh, he just wakes up one day. Yeah, let's just go kill 100. Just execute 100 prisoners, whatever. So, pass me the biscuit. That's basically what he was like. So, just put 1% on silver. Come back 50 years from now, set and forget about it. Well, yeah, I definitely will never buy silver again. I don't give a shit. And gold, I know will go to shit too because once Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos or Richard Branson perfect space travel, when we start mining that gold asteroid that's out in space that has like, what was it, 4 quadrillion tons of gold? That actually is not going to tank the price of gold, but we're actually going to have like very high quality technology products for very cheap. Because now everyone will just simply use gold to build their products, right? One of the reasons why an iPhone or like a high-end smartphone is so expensive is because of the silver and gold components that are inside of those chips and circuit boards. And the same applies to like high-end computer systems and graphics cards. They actually use real gold. So, you know, if gold instead of like $1,700, $1,800 an ounce like it is now, what if it was like $5 an ounce because you're mining so much gold from that stupid asteroid in outer space, right? Yeah. Great for you and me, bad for the boomers. But I think by then the boomers will probably be on like their last gasps anyway.
Prices, the rigging of it all, commodities in general. But there are some people that just can't handle it, and I believe me, I get it. So if this is getting to you, I don't know what to tell you. It doesn't bother me at all. I don't care. I've been buying gold and silver for many, many, many years. And I still believe 100% that I am in the right spot with regard to physical assets.
Well, it's going to be a long
Gold, more
time then before you
specifically
can
silver,
collect.
platinum, and palladium. I like them too. But you have to understand what we're doing. And I think most of you get it. As I said, I believe earlier today, markets run in cycles. Generally, they run in cycles. Risk on, risk off.
Off.
Risk on, risk off. We are in the biggest engineered risk on environment in the history of the world. And this started with the meltdown of 2008, quantitative easing 1, quantitative easing 2, Operation Twist, and all the continuing asset purchases and debt suppression
Yeah, exactly.
by the Fed. This is all
$10,000
engineered.
an ounce. That'll
100%.
never happen.
The re-inflating of a housing bubble, the re-inflating of a stock market bubble on the back.
Well, I should rephrase that. It could happen, but I wouldn't put too much stock on that. I'd rather have cryptocurrency. Because I can get income, I could get crazy high income off of it, and better capital gains.
Of the Frankenstein mother bubble of them all, and that is the debt market. So we, people like us that are holding hard assets, gold and silver, we understand that at one point, and there's no way to stop it, okay, it's going to happen. Risk on, cash going into the market, is going to turn risk off. And when that happens, you're going to see risk off assets like gold and silver, for example, skyrocket. That's my opinion. You're entitled to have yours. All right. That's the way I've been calling it for the longest time. And I'm not alone. There's a lot of people in the know saying the same things. Okay. Let us move forward here. Cryptocurrencies, people, are surging. All right. You knew all this from the low. I told all of you right here on this blog many, many times. Buy the dips. Buy the dips. How many times did I say buy the dips? Okay, I'm telling you to buy the dips in everything. Until we see the real sign or the real signal, and that is the debt market. Again, I keep saying the same thing. It's the 10-year yield. Oh, by the way, I know a lot of you have been trying to follow the 10-year yield on my website, which has been very on and off the last couple of days. I've been on the phone with these people who set up my website myself. I've been working on it. I think I got it figured out. So go check it out, traderschoice.net. It should work fine at this time. You can follow the 10-year yield, the dollar index, crude oil, there's charts, a chat room, all kinds of free downloads. Take advantage of it. Okay.
I don't know who you're talking about. I mean, Tony Vase is gone, thank God, because he was retarded. And he made so many people lose money. Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about, but I don't know. They're all basically gone.
So I covered the markets for you. Nice rally. Debt market not doing anything. Dollar went from being stronger to weaker. Okay, whatever. I covered gold and silver. What's going on here? I understand your frustration. Cryptocurrencies surging. Crude oil continues to fall under pressure here. People, look, if you follow crude oil, you know anything about technical indicators. Crude oil is now about 2 standard deviations away from the mean. Okay, when I see that, I kind of like it actually, because it means you're going to see a reversion to the mean, and I believe that is going to happen. No asset goes straight up without a pullback. Pullbacks are bullish. All right, we topped out short term, topped out around 72, 73, 74. We've now pulled back. I can't stress this to you enough. In my opinion, and this is just my opinion, I could be wrong. I'm just telling you how I feel. All right, we're going to establish a new floor, and crude will go higher, and not because it's oversold, or really not even because it's 2 standard deviations away from the mean, but because they're going to prop it up. They have to. In order to get this market to go up, they're going to prop it up. We've seen this over and over again, repeatedly. You understand? I think you get it. Assets, they go up, they drop, and then they go back. Okay, that you establish that new floor. And this isn't just with crude or with anything that, well, technically and, fundamentally, that's how the market is supposed to work. Does it always work out like that? Well, 99% of the time, but there's all this rigging going on, especially with precious metals. We know that. And in crude too. It has no business being here. Now I want to talk about this, okay? So I know this is getting kind of long. We heard from the Fed again today. They're setting up a scenario to move goalposts, talking about the variant. I talked about that earlier today. Now, let's talk about this potential for a market crash, a serious market crash. There's something called a Hindenburg omen. If you're curious about the Hindenburg omen, I'm going to place a link in the description of this video. It's a technical indicator. It's not always right. As a matter of fact, it's right about 25% of the time. Okay. But when it is right, it's right in a big way. The last meltdown, 2008, was preceded by a Hindenburg omen. Okay? Now, we got a new one. We have a new Hindenburg omen right now. Right now. So does that tell me that this market is about to crash or crater? We did get several warnings from Citigroup, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan. Okay.
Well, it seems a bit out there to me.
I'm not going to pay attention to the Hindenburg omen, and I usually don't. I'm more of a guy that wants to look at the debt market, because the debt market invariably, if you look at history, the debt market is right. It's always right. Okay? So by keeping our eye on that 10-year yield, now if we see,
we don't need this
I've
anymore.
covered 1 billion times, a spike in that 10-year yield, that means a sell-off happening in the debt market, and we see a spike with the Hindenburg omen, well, we got to run for the hills. We got to close long positions. We got to think about getting short this market. But I'll keep you on top of that. I promise. Okay, so just don't worry about it. I want you to be aware that the odds right now of a stock market crash did go up. But I'm not calling for a market crash, okay? Because I know exactly what's going to happen. Greg Manuela's calling for market crash. I've probably been the biggest bull for years in this market. I've been called a perma bull and everything else now. I'm just making you aware that the odds went up, okay? And we're going to see how this plays out, and I promise to keep you ahead of the curve. You follow this blog, you will stay ahead of the curve. I promise you that. All right, people, so here's the deal. It is Friday. Bring it in. We're going to do this together.
That's the end of the video. Okay. All right. Well, everything's looking pretty solid, and I got work to do. I got a visit filing tomorrow because I need to try to upload my app to the Apple iOS store. Believe it or not, I think that'll actually go pretty quick. And yeah, I think that's about it. So I'm trying to think, is there something that I'm missing here? No, I mean, that's it. I mean, the faster I can get working on my game, the faster I can start designing really cool shit. Because I have to admit, those character models from Paragon look really good. So it's going to definitely spruce up my little prototype game by a lot. And then I also took like a landscaping open world design course. And it actually looks really good. So, and then I could use that to obviously, populate my Battle Royale map very well. So, okay, so pretty much enjoy your weekend, enjoy your profits. I'll be back Monday morning for Bitcoin Clown World, and then of course the markets close that day. Of course, the thing is I have to talk to my lawyer too as well, so there might be a little delay there. And, I mean, from the way it looks, 24-hour volume looks pretty healthy. Yeah, 50, 51, 52K, not out of the question. Yeah, that's very little money from where we are at right now. So, if we're very lucky, we can hit 55K by Monday morning. But let's just see how far this thing goes, because it's pretty obvious it's not going down. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about Cardano. Yeah, Cardano's doing really well. Speaking of Cardano, I need to actually go over to Hotbit here, buy my B chain, then send it to my wallet. So yeah, for the most part, we're just making money. Well, I'm making money hand over fist. Well, unrealized technically. Well, that's because I continue to buy and compound, but I have to actually start cashing out probably. I should probably start doing that maybe tomorrow or definitely by Sunday, because I got to start paying some bills and of course make sure I short my funds for paying the lawyers and stuff. So, all right, and yeah, this is the most. This is another very important thing. This is Federal Reserve balance sheet. So, all right. So just in case, just make sure you check Pancake Swap because they're already axing all of these things. I mean, we're not in any of these coins, so except BSC pad because I was experimenting with that. I only put $120 in. So we definitely have to exit. So I already exited out of that. So yeah, I really don't like that they're doing this shit. But oh well. I guess it's gonna pump up the coins, and it does seem they do give rewards to other pools, so that's important. So they're not completely just axing everything. And so it does look like they're just trying to get rid of the asshole farm pools, I guess, so to speak. So I don't like it, but I'm willing to live with it if they're still expanding the site and not killing APR for the sake of killing APR, you know? So, oh, we actually need a thumbnail. Apply withdraw Ethereum to withdraw Ethereum ETF filings from SEC, apply automatic price, okay. Okay, what do we have here? Price analysis. I just like this simply because it's very colorful. Okay. Well, this thing with the car looks kind of nice too, but it's just too much yellow. It looks a little rough. Oh yeah, whatever his name is, Scott Melker. Yeah, Scott Melker is also pretty good. And the fact that I'll take Bitcoin 100K. Yeah, Bitcoin 100K is nothing. It's what's gonna happen way after that. Hmm. Oh, I like this one's way better. Yeah, forget this one. This one doesn't have like the crazy, stupid forced diversity stuff that I hate so much. And this is way more colorful too. Yeah. Plus, it's only Bitcoin, so that's what we want. Okay, I'm gonna make a screenshot of you. Put that over there. So I think I did cover pretty much everything I wanted to cover, so I don't think there's any holes. So I will see you all on Monday morning or afternoon, and it's going to be really good.